Welcome back to On the Football. Today's review is on the Adidas Adizero 5-star 5.0 football cleats. This is the 5th year of the Adizeros, the lightest cleat in football, and I'm going to review them for you guys today. I unboxed these about a month ago. This was the Dark Ops package, so you can take a look at these. These are, again, the 5.0 of the Adizeros, and you guys really like the look of these cleats, right? That's something that Adidas has been known for in these last couple years, is coming out with not only light cleats with the Adizero line, but also like taking over the design game with the plethora of different design cleats that they came out with. So these right here are part of the Dark Ops edition. Obviously they're all black with the gold stitching. I talked a little bit about the designs in the unboxing, and I like the all black, so this is the one that I'm going to review. The Dark Ops did come in a few different colors. This was military inspired for the different divisions of the military. So looking at this cleat, the main thing that's different about it from the other Adizero 5.0 cleats is going to be the construction and the materials used in the upper. So it does have Kevlar, and I think most, if not all, of the Adizero 5.0s for this year will have Kevlar at the bottom. I'll talk about that when I go into the detail. But then you look here, it's got the canvas upper, right? Usually it has one piece, the Adizeros, and this is actually, two-piece construction. You've got the toe here with the Stealth Adidas sign, and then you've also got this portion. This is really slick. It's a more of a matte black, and then you've got the canvas up here. So I am going to compare it to last year's model, which is the 4.0, and tell you guys about the differences. Again, the main differences between the Dark Ops edition and last year's model is going to be the upper. The lace construction is going to be a little bit of a different material. It's a little bit thicker. This is going to have Kevlar at the bottom, whereas last year's model didn't, unless you had the Pros, which also had Kevlar. Looking at last year, again, the shape and profile is identical, right? The lacing system, how many laces you have all the way into this last eyelet right here is going to be identical to this model. The ankle cutout, the heel counter, even the cleat pattern at the bottom is going to be identical. So it's hard to see on this black cleat, but nothing has changed at the bottom of the cleat at all. It still has the same sprint frame that's used in the Adizero line. So with that being said, not a lot is going to change with the ratings between last year and this cleat in this model. So comparing these to the Kevlars that came out last year, still has the same traction, 9 out of 10. It's very good. They kind of optimized it. It does have these blades at the back, which I'm always a fan of. So it's got blades here, it's got studs, and then towards the top, it's got the triangular studs that are going to give you multi-directional traction. So the weight is going to be no surprise. The Adizero line is the lightest cleat in football. It does have Kevlar at the bottom, which is going to add a couple tenths of an ounce to the weight, so it is going to be a little bit heavier. It's not something that you're going to feel, and you do benefit because of the rigidity and the strength of this Kevlar here at the bottom. So weight, you get 9.5 out of 10. The fit on this model is actually a little bit improved. And I can't say the rest of the 5.0s because I haven't seen those yet, but in the Dark Ops line, because they're using canvas, this is a little bit more flexible of a material. It's not one-piece construction, so you do really get a great tight fit around your ankle, a little bit better than the previous 4.0s. So last year's was rated at an 8.5. I'm actually going to give these a 9 out of 10 for fit. Ventilation on this cleat remains the same as last year. It does have canvas at the top, and it can get a little hot when they're tied in if you're wearing thick socks. There's no clear breathability that you can see, and it's not something that I really felt with the cleat. So it got an 8 out of 10. So cushioning was still solid. Compared to some of the other cleats on the market, this is a skill position cleat. Again, it's very light, so they use minimal materials. It doesn't have a thick cushion at all, but it is a little soft and spongy. So got, again, the same as last year, 7.5 out of 10 for cushioning. Durability and quality on these cleats is top notch, especially with the canvas material. This is very rugged, right? Think about the military, how it's inspired, extremely rugged. It will last. You're not going to see a lot of the material fade or rip or stretch or cut or anything just based on this canvas. So it got the same rating as last year's Adizero Kevlar cleats, and that's a 9 out of 10. The great news about the price on this cleat is that it actually came down. Last year the Kevlars were $130, and this year they're $120. So that is going to be a little bit of a deal for you. These are still available. They were limited, and this is the Dark Ops Seal Edition. They also have an Army Ranger edition as well. So go out and check that out if you're interested in this cleat. Be sure to check my other reviews. I will be reviewing more Adidas cleats because they will be coming out with so many different colors, so many different models that will change the upper, and so I'll give those a full detailed review as well. So if you like my reviews, remember to give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.